Have you ever mixed okra and Ogbonno together? That's draw illegal. First of all, we started with blending our habanero pepper mixed with onions. After blending, we prepared and parboiled our meat. Here I use beef, and I have other assorted meat and stockfish already cooked, as you will see in a few minutes. So this is me spicing up the meat to be boiled, adding my seasonings, and some pepper, and not forgetting my very useful knorr cube and some sea salt. Now the meat is cooked. I'm gonna switch it up with the already cooked assorted meat and stockfish, just to heat it up a little bit. You can see some of the cow skin, yeah. After heating it up, I have to prepare my okra. This is me grating the okra. I did not grate all of them. I have some of them blended in my blender. So I love preparing my okra in two different ways, so to have that different texture. It always comes out very, very nice. Very, very nice and different. When you do it this way, you'll see the difference. So the one I blend is kind of slimy. Yeah, now I'm gonna take the stockfish and assorted meat off the stove and pour it in a bowl so I can use the smaller pot to pour out my cooked beef, because the bigger pot I'm gonna use for the soup proper. Yeah, that looks so tantalizing. Now I'm gonna pour the meat and the water into the pot. Put some water and rinse the pot before I put it on the stove. Yeah. Now we can put the bigger pot on the stove and allow it to dry before pouring our oil. Now I'm using this time to get my onion ready, to cut my onions so I can pour it in when the oil is ready. Pour in the onion, allow it to marinate, getting my Ogbonno ready. Now I've put the Ogbonno in there. I first of all put the Ogbonno into a bowl and poured a little water in it to soak it before frying it. We don't want to fry for too long. So this is me just making sure the Ogbonno is not sticking together. I'm gonna pour some crayfish powder. A little more crayfish powder. Stir it together. All these chunky things you've seen will disappear as soon as I introduce my stock and the water. You will not find any lump anymore. Now I'm introducing the stock from the meat. The okra and Ogbonno soup is coming together. So I haven't put the okra yet. This is just the Ogbonno. This is me stirring it to mix everything together. Oh, loving the texture already and the color. Adding a little more water into the soup. Now I'm going to add my assorted meat and stockfish. Voila. Ooh. Stir it together. Now you begin to see that slimy texture we all love. That is why we know that the Ogbonno, for that rich, nutty depth. Ooh. Oh, we're now gonna add the okra. Okra for the stretchy goodness we all love. Look at the texture. We are yet to add the slimy okra. Remember, we have prepared two different textures. I'm loving it already. I am loving it already. Allow it to boil for a few minutes before we add our fish. That's our dried fish, already washed. Mix, 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 mix together. Test to see if we have everything in equal proportion. After allowing it to heat for a few minutes, we're going to get our other okra ready. That is the slimy textured okra. Oh no, we're going to now add our already parboiled meat. Mix together. Wow. Don't you just love it? Now getting ready to pour in our okra, the slimy textured okra. That is going to add more color because it's going to look green and very, very fresh. It's going to add that green color to the soup. Yeah. And we're adding the okra, the slimy okra now. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I love when it blends. Oh my God. I love that. I love that color. Mm. You see what I'm talking about? It has added life into that soup. It just changed everything. If you haven't been trying, if you haven't been cooking your okra and ogbonno soup this way, you better have a rethink. Because this is very, very good way of preparing it. Look at the bubbling. Look at the texture. This is not just soup. This is comfort in a bowl. If you are Nigerian, you already know. If you are not, welcome to greatness. Save this, share this, and tell me. Swallow with eba, fufu, or pounded yam. Ooh, that slime. This okra and ogbonno soup has not come to play. If your ogbono doesn't look like this, my sister, my brother, go back and try again. 1 spoon, 1 swallow, and suddenly, garri is not enough. And when that ogbono and okra soup starts drawing like this, you don't rush it, you respect it. Adding a little bit of salt. You need to spice your life a little bit. It's needed. Very much needed. A little bit of pepper. To top it up. Confirmed. Now we are going to add the Uziza Leaf at this point. Uziza Leaf just entered the chat for that peppery kick that hits differently. Now mix together to blend, and just feel free to go ahead and serve with your favorite swallow. Serve it to your loved ones, even serve it to your enemies too. Because this is too good to be enjoyed alone. Just look at this. Look at that blend. Look at that Ogbonno and Okro. Looking so good. Tell me, what don't you love about this soup? I will leave you to enjoy the rest of the clip, and I will see you in my next one. Take care of you, and see you soon.